Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. Man, we are dealing with the cold air seeping in, and look at our friends to our north across the Midwest to the Great Lakes, lake-enhanced snow. Now, some of this snow makes its way into West Virginia, but the cold is really dominating the weather game across the DMV. We'll look at your extended forecast coming up.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
We are looking into the possibility of this as a criminal intentional act.
A condo explosion turns deadly and the investigation potentially criminal. Tonight on DC News Now at 9, that heartbreaking update out of Gaithersburg, Maryland, and the next steps in the probe.
And a man wanted for double murder caught at Dulles Airport, but not before an all-out manhunt across county lines. How police tracked the suspect down.
And weeks after the initial crackdown, Metro testing a new way to stop customers who try to skip paying for a ride. Whether it'll really work, we're live to find out.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Tasmin Mahfouz.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. Fire and rescue crews say they have found a body beneath the rubble just one day after a condo explosion in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And
police are now launching a criminal investigation into the blast as they continue searching for more potential victims. Our Cheyenne Corin covers Montgomery County and has been at the scene all day in Cheyenne. Such a tragic update.
And investigators say the explosion now may have been an intentional act.
Yeah, that's according to Police Chief Marcus Jones. Really just a heartbreaking update from officials this evening. One body was found in that building behind me this evening. Now, investigators, they still are really trying to see what was in the bottom of that rubble, but they are not yet done searching, which means that there could be more victims.
We did locate and remove one body from the structure.
New disturbing details at the site of a Gaithersburg building explosion and fire. Fire Chief Goldstein says a K-9 found the victim under a pile of debris at Potomac Oaks condos around 10:30 Thursday morning. Officials also say they still have a unit in building 826 that's unaccounted for.
Because of the blast, because of the upheaving of the building and then the explosion itself, until we have the means of identifying that person, we don't know where that person was from. No
identity or no official cause of death. But the most alarming new information is that police are now looking into whether the explosion was a criminal intentional act.
We don't know that for sure. We have a lot of work to do. We are lacking a lot of other evidence.
A lot of new looming questions as investigators actively work to figure out what caused the explosion Wednesday. Fire Chief Goldstein tried to reassure people who are concerned.
I want all the residents of Potomac Oaks, all the residents in Montgomery County and the region to take comfort and rest assured the safety of their structures, having Washington Gas, having natural gas supplied to their buildings.
Now, that body was taken to a medical examiner in Baltimore, and Chief Jones says that they hope to identify that person by tomorrow. Now, search is done for today, but they are returning tomorrow. Now, as we learn more information, we'll make sure that we bring that to you. Chief Goldstein, he also says that they are planning for another briefing to happen sometime late tomorrow afternoon. I'm live in Gaithersburg. I'm Cheyenne Corin for DC News Now. Back to you.
Cheyenne, thanks for an update. And the buildings that make up Potomac Oaks condos were built in 1967 using heavy concrete slabs. It's why Building 826 collapsed the way it did. And officials say it's also the reason several adjacent buildings are still unstable tonight. Crews have to remain cautious as they continue to search for possible victims.
And switching gears now, the cooler temperatures feel so brutal if you don't have your entire gear, the beanie, the scarf, and the gloves.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb here. Janessa, you've been warning all week it's going to get colder this weekend.
Yeah, and it's important people get this clue that it's going to continue to tumble downward across the DMV. Actually, tonight, it is slightly warmer, back in the mid-20s and lower 30s. All perspective at this point, but going into your Friday and the weekend, we are going to be dealing with some actually dangerous cold across the area. Right now, satellite composite radar, a few clouds filtering in across West Virginia into our western communities. Hey, Winchester, 34 degrees, Leesburg in the upper 30s, and so definitely warmer compared to last night. There is kind of that northerly breeze out there, and the feel-like temperatures, really, that is the focal point for your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It really makes things feel different on your skin. So still pretty blustery out there. We've seen some sporadic gusts up to about 20 to 25 miles per hour. Right now, sustained winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. So a little bit better from the last couple of days, but that's still going to be in place for your Friday as well. So for the rest of the evening, let's go partly cloudy, because there is a few clouds in the higher atmosphere right now across southern Maryland all the way into our nation's capital. Around 11 o'clock will be at and below the freezing mark across most of the district. Now, we are tracking this widespread cold, but also in national news, I mean, we are talking about 4 feet of snow in portions of Buffalo and upstate New York. We'll look at all that coming up.
All right, Janessa, all new tonight. We're learning new details about a disturbing double homicide in Prince William County, Virginia, that left 2 young adults dead.
Yeah, Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcillo joins us live from Dulles International Airport, where the suspected shooter was caught this morning. Now, Max, that man is now facing a potential life in prison.
He is that man, 24-year-old Desmond Daniel of Woodbridge. He is accused of shooting and killing a 22-year-old and a 24-year-old. A truly tragic situation happening in Prince William County last night. Police say the suspect has a past with one of the victims. This is Desmond Malcolm Daniel, the man police say broke into this Dumfries home on Wednesday night and shot 22-year-old Alyssa Gainey and 24-year-old Javon Williams. Gainey died in the basement of the home. Williams died a short time later at the hospital. Daniel is also accused of shooting a dog whose injuries were so bad it had to be put down.
We're trying to go back now and create a timeline of kind of what happened and what kind of led up to this.
Investigators believe Daniel was previously in a relationship with Gainey.
Sometimes these relationships can be very passionate, and that they can lead to some behavior. Unfortunately, in this instance, it escalated rather significantly.
Police say after Daniel shot the 2 people and the dog, he drove off, sparking a manhunt across Northern Virginia, even involving state police. Less than 3 hours after the shooting, Daniel was tracked to a parking lot here at Dulles International Airport. They arrested him inside his car.
We don't know why he was there. We were able to kind of track him through the use of his phone.
Daniel tonight behind bars in Prince William County, where he's being held without bond. He is facing 5 charges, 2 of which are second-degree murder. Reporting live from Dulles International Airport, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
Max, thank you. Virginia's Attorney General is launching an independent review into the deadly shooting at UVA.
Yeah, the move comes as we get a clearer picture of the events leading up to that night. Police say a student opened fire on a charter bus on the way back from a field trip to D.C. Sunday night. Investigators say their group ate dinner together in the district before seeing a play at the Atlas Performing Arts Center on H Street.
And hours later, the charter bus pulled into campus and students started getting off. That's when investigators say Christopher Jones Jr. started firing, killing 3 football players and injuring 2 more. And we've learned Jones legally bought 2 guns in Central Virginia prior to the shooting. However, he had been turned away twice before. The store owner says they alerted Virginia State Police both times. In 2018, Jones tried to buy a handgun but was denied because he was underage. Then last year, he tried to buy a rifle but failed a background check. And this year in February, he bought a pistol. Police say he used a handgun during Sunday's shooting. And 5 years after officers gunned down a Virginia man, the family still grieving and demanding they be held accountable. We're live at the Lincoln Memorial as they honor the victim and search for closure.
Plus, more crackdowns on the Metro. The latest way WMATA is trying to catch fare evaders and whether it'll really work. You're watching DC News Now at 9 o'clock, covering the news where you live from Washington, D.C. to West Virginia. We're back with more news and weather right after this.